My name is Patty Calabro. I'm a resident living in the greater Sacramento area. I never thought one day I would wake up unable to swallow, struggling to breathe, losing my vision, and unable to walk. But that's exactly what happened. What started like flu-like symptoms turned into a life-threatening crisis. I was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, GBS, a rare neurological disorder that causes immune system to attack my nerves. At the time I was diagnosed, my personal life was filled with major milestones. I was helping to plan my son and daughter-in-law's wedding, and my daughter was going to be giving birth to a new baby boy. I was incredibly grateful to celebrate these moments. I couldn't help, though, but feel overwhelmed and worried leading up to the wedding and birth, unsure if I'd be strong enough to walk or hold my new grandson. On my first trip to the ER, the doctors sent me home with a COVID diagnosis, unaware that I had both COVID and GBS at the time. The next day, my condition rapidly worsened. I lost the ability to walk and could no longer use my arms and hands. I was rushed back to the hospital in an ambulance, critically ill. Thankfully, the incredible team at UC Davis recognized my condition and immediately started me on an intravenous immunoglobulin, or IVIG, which made from plasma donations and contains antibodies that help regulate the immune system, preventing further nerve damage. IVIG saved my life, but my journey didn't end there. Living with GBS means extensive physical therapy, something I still rely on nearly 2 years after my diagnosis. While I've regained about 90% of my strength, I recently experienced a relapse, something every person living with GBS fears. The physical challenges are constant. Chronic fatigue makes even simple tasks difficult. And I had to relearn basic activities like showering and getting dressed. The emotional toll just had a very heavy toll on me, and there were times I felt overwhelmed, even depressed. But through it all, I remained deeply grateful that I had access to the treatment that I needed, and it mattered most. Managing my condition also means working closely with an immunologist who helps me navigate which vaccines are safe for me. I was especially relieved to get the latest COVID vaccine once there was enough research to show it was safe for those living with GBS. But I still have to be incredibly careful to ensure my immune system is protected. Knowing that I had expert support made all the difference, and it's a reminder that not everyone has the same access to care. I am very lucky. If I ever experience a relapse, I have a treatment plan in place that allows me to receive IVIG as an outpatient. The treatment has been life-changing. It has stopped the progression of my condition and has given me a chance to recover. Without it, I may not be here. That's why we must continue fighting for increased access to plasma-derived medicines, ensuring that no one is left behind. To reiterate what others have said, plasma is more than a resource. It's a lifeline for people like me with rare, chronic, and life-threatening conditions, and we should do everything we can to ensure every patient has access to plasma should they need it. GBS can progress quickly, and early recognition is critical. If you or a loved one experience sudden muscle weakness, numbness, difficulty swallowing, or trouble breathing, Seek medical attention immediately and push for answers. You have to be an advocate for yourself. If something feels wrong, don't hesitate to return to the hospital or ask for a second opinion. Your health is too important to be dismissed. And as patients relying on plasma-derived medicines, we are too important to be dismissed. If you know someone that is struggling to get treatment, don't give up. Work with your doctors, file appeals. If you face insurance barriers or high costs, reach out to patient advocacy organizations for support. I never thought I'd be here sharing my story with all of you, but I'm speaking out. Even if one person can recognize GBS sooner, push for the treatment they need, or connect with a community that understands what they're going through, then it's worth it. We need to raise awareness, support each other, and demand better access to care. No one should have to fight this battle alone.